Hey guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of Project VL. Today we're at MPW Performance and I'm going to give you guys an update on what's been happening with my VL Commodore, where the build's at, what's going to happen in the future. And yeah, let's go inside, have a look, see what MPW are working on at the moment. They've always got some cool stuff, so let's check it out. Bit of POV action. Alright, giving you guys some POV action. Alright, so that's Luke Foley's car. It's a VH Commodore. Previously ran 830 with a alloy 6-litre twin turbo setup at Drag Challenge last year. He's currently rebuilding it to go even quicker. He's just redone all the chromoly cage, as you can see there. He's putting a Dart 427 LS Next with the same turbo setup that he ran last year. So hopefully this thing will go close to 7s probably. Let's walk inside and have a look what's going on. See if we can find Mr. Hollywood himself, Adam Rogash. Oh, here he is.
Hey mate.
Mate, is my car ready or what?
Oh, come on. Come on.
How are you?
Yeah, good, you?
Not too bad. Do you want to take us through? And...
Yeah, sorry about the mess, mate. We're in the process of moving shops, as no one really knows yet. But yeah, so you'll see a bit of mess scattered around, but it's alright.
Alright, I'll come through this door then. There he is. Let's start over there away from my car and let's come across here. So what's the deal with the new shop?
Basically a little bit bigger than where we are now, a bit cleaner than where we are now. This thing, we've got roof leaks, we've got electrical dramas that we're chasing all the time. It hurts productivity. There's dirt, there's dust, everything from the refinery next door, which is getting worse. We just want to be able to offer our customers more. So a brand new shop, hasn't finished being built yet. Brand new area, brand new everything. At least it's nicer for the customers. Better waiting room, coffee machine, all that kind of gear to really kind of keep everyone happy.
Beautiful. So, and what have we got over here?
This is one of my favourites at the moment. This is the Jesse Norton's, we call it the Phantom, because it doesn't really exist, because it's been through about 5 builds with us in the last 4 years. Started off as a 355 that came in, we just had to fit a turbo kit to it. The engine ended up being knackered, rebuilt the engine, put a power glide in it, took the manual out, got it all done, tuned it, killer car. Then he changed his mind and wanted to go LS. Now it's progressed to a 403 cube twin turbo, plasma man, all the plasma man intake, billet, everything, full tubs, cage, full trim, everything, full respray. So this will be done in the next, I'd say, 10 weeks. Killer car.
You've got another VL up on the hoist over there.
Yeah, that
one's a real special one, isn't it?
That's Walkie. That's codenamed Walkie now, which is all show but in a Walkinshaw. So 440 cube. We've actually just taken on the Precision dealership. So Turbonetics is owned by Wabtec. Wabtec bought out Precision turbos as well. So we can offer really good prices on both of them now. That's getting a set of billet 76mm Precisions on it. So 440 cube, billet 76s, all tubbed into the rail, engineered, chassis connectors, cage that works into a Walkinshaw shell.
And now that you are a Precision dealer, does that mean that all show could get Precisions?
We'll have to wait to find out. So we will run out of turbo soon. Yeah. We've got a couple of Tirana hatches in here at the moment. This thing here is Jimmy's hatch. This is going fully engineered, tubs, LSA, turning the LSA up a little bit, turbo 400. So we've got Steve Plunkett's VS up there, tubs, 6-point chromoly cage, and all chromoly front end and everything in it, thanks to McDonald Brothers Racing, which is what we try to run in all of our big stuff. We've got one of the McDonald Brothers front clips in it as well.
And you've got a pretty much brand new GTSR here.
Yeah, we got Paul's basically brand new GTSR in. That's been and had a 530 kilowatt package elsewhere, made 377 at the tyres when we put it on the rollers the other day. We're now lifting that off, lifting the blower off. That's getting Higgins CNC cylinder heads, getting the blower ported, the snout ported, and getting one of our converter-friendly camshafts in it. So it'll make upward, and it's also getting interchiller spacers, lead spacer and 12 litre reservoir, so that'll make upwards of 500 real kilowatts.
That's a very cool street.
Exactly right.
Late model car.
In a brand new luxury car. So we've got another VY over here, which will be a drag challenge car. It's waiting on the engine from Powerhouse Engines. So we've got Dave's VY over there, which is twin 75mm turbonetics on it. 440 cube now, Haltech Elite 2500. All the gear, pretty much the old no-show setup.
And no-shows cool over there behind you.
Yeah.
It's a bit unloved at the moment, isn't it?
It is. The cover's only just come off it again, so we're getting back into that once we're in the new shop. We've got some surprises coming for that when Johnny's finished the engine for it.
Beautiful.
So more tubs and cage over there. We've got this red piece of crap here. What do you know what that is? Kilco's here working on this ute, which is a 427 cube, 6-speed auto, twin 59mm Garrett turbos on it. So it'll be a really cool street car as well. We've got a twin turbo dart blocked Windsor up on the hoist with Bose XR8. That's just in the final assembly process at the moment. Another VK that's just been engineered. There's another LSA VL down the back that we're building at the moment to get engineered from Matt. We've got another VY down there which is going 5.3 LS based with 75mm turbonetics on it, full custom thing. We've got Nick's Statesman down there, which is 440 cube, 83mm billet turbo, all the gear, live axle, basically all the fruit on that thing. We've got another VZ ute down there, which is 427 cube, solid roller, twin 76mm billet turbos, full live axle rear end, LSX solid roller, as we said, CID cylinder heads. Really badass car, that thing in the build. A couple of other cars hidden under here which are a bit of a surprise, and then we've got yours which we're in the process. We're about to start stitching the cage in for you.
Yep, the cage is all folded up over there. We'll go show the guys in a minute.
The cage is all folded up. Your drop box has just turned up thanks to Jason at Tough Mounts and Muscle Garage, which was what? You ordered it one day, it turned up the next?
It's literally turned up the same day.
So, yeah, that's all done. As I say, Luke's been busy folding up your cage and everything, so it's ready for us to stitch in, and then we can get all of your taxi bars and side intrusions and stuff finished.
Yep.
So we should have that done next week.
And the Kirkies are sitting in there. Thanks to the guys at McDonald Brothers Racing for help out with that. So basically you guys have got a shitload of projects on the go at the moment, well always, and you really only got 4 or 5 guys working through them all, but you guys smash it out every time, don't you?
Well, there's 7 of us here now. We've got a really good crew here now for the first time in our history. Everyone here is just working really well together, and the progress that we're getting on the builds that have been here is just
that's
exceptional.
It.
So
look at the last big build that you guys did, the VL for Nathan.
Yeah,
like that was insane, and really only
faultless that car as well.
A few months here.
Yeah, and it all comes down to everyone sees either myself or Luke out in the open, but it's all these boys in the background that pull the weight and do everything, and they don't kind of get mentioned.
That's it. And it is kind of why my project has taken a long time, but you know,
mate, yours just keeps going on the back burner because you're too much of a nice guy. So.
That's it. But we'll get there. And like as I said, it's really the car is for Drag Challenge, and since the Drag Challenge last year, obviously now we've got a bit of time
to do things right. It's not getting rushed.
Exactly.
So, as we know, we were waiting on an engine. It went to go on the engine dyno, and then none of the plugs, nothing else would work. It didn't have the right trigger set up on it or anything. So thanks to the guys at JW. You can edit that.
That's all right.
Thanks to the guys at JW, you've got all your trigger set up now that we can wire in. That can go back up to Johnny Pillars as soon as that's done. All of your fab work's done in the engine bay, so it can go back together. And then it's just this cage that we'll slide in within the next week or so. And then you're cooking with gas.
That's it.
Then you can take another 6 or 8 hours to change the other side shot.
You're a bastard. All right. If we come around to the boot, open that up. You can see that there is a lot of rubbish in here. But it's also this Raceworks surge tank, which has got twin Warbro 460 fuel pumps in there. It's got to run the lines to the engine bay, and that'll be ready to run. Also got to put a new fuel pump in the existing fuel tank, fix that up. I've also been toying with the idea of getting rid of these 255 tyres and going to 235s so that I can lower the car a bit more and get it sitting a bit nicer. What do you guys think of that? I think it'd be pretty cool to run 9s on a 235 tyre. Obviously it can be done. There's cars that are run in the 4s across the 8th mile on a 235. That's an idea. Let me know in the comments what you reckon. So I actually spent a couple of days down here last week. Pretty much ripped most of the dash out. Mounted up this Kirky race seat thanks to the boys at McDonald Brothers. They made that mount as well. Pretty much bolt straight into place. Tough mounts drop box, shifter. That's just going to be bolted in, mounted up. It's ready for the roll cage. Actually, I'll go and show you guys the roll cage. It's sitting over here. Get off the grinder. Get off grinder. Just get stuffed. Alright, so this is my roll cage. Basically there you've got the main hoop that goes in the middle of the car. You got the 2 front hoops. Still got to make up the taxi bar. It's all chromoly, so it's really light. We all Androtect. I'm ready to run a tray challenge. So if we come back outside and have a look at Luke's roll cage, because this is identical to what mine will look like. So as you can see, the bars hug the pillar nice and tight, so it's nice and hidden. And then we look up, all nice and tucked up really hard against the roof. Removable side intrusion bars as well. So it's going to be nice and street friendly. Hopefully not get too much attention from unwanted people. So if we come over here, you can see my engine built by Johnny Pillar at Powerhouse Engines, the RB30 with the Turbonetics 6465. It's been collecting a little bit of dust, but it's also got cam trigger sensor on it now, this ATI balancer, and another crank angle sensor down there. So this is pretty much ready to wire up the Heltec Elite 2000 with their terminated harness. So it really shouldn't take much work to get this thing going. Just got to find the time to do it, and hopefully that will be very soon. All right guys, so that's the VL update that you've all been asking for. Hopefully I've answered a few questions. Yes, I've still got the car. Yes, it's still happening. No, I haven't run out of money just yet. But yeah, things are happening. The cage is getting done. The engine will be wired up soon, so that'll be on the dyno at Powerhouse Engines in the near future. So there'll be a video on that. There'll be a video on the roll cage. So stay tuned, subscribe to Street Machine TV, and check out all the future episodes of Project VL. Here we have Luke Foley having fun, doing his window mechanism. Mate, how long has this taken you?
Yeah, a month.
Oh, what's just happened? Hang on. I accidentally pressed the button. Alright. About a month to do the window. Just one?
It's not that bad. Feels like it.
What do you got for us, Pilko? Nice jacket.
Yeah, that was the filter.
What?
That was in the car like that.
Oh wow. And what happened to the piston? Whoa. Whoa. It's gonna happen. The car will drive one day. So stop leaving comments. Budget build.